Everyone already knows that congratulating an ex on New Year's or their birthday is a dumb idea, you shouldn't do it. But few people understand what happens when you ignore your ex-girlfriend's birthday. What does she feel in that moment? How does she experience it? What is she thinking about? A birthday is a date your ex-girlfriend always places emotional weight on. It means that on this exact day, she 100% expects a signal from you. Even if you broke up 6 months ago, a year ago, or more, it doesn't matter. She still has this idea in her head. Because more often than not, this is exactly how it goes, exes always show up on birthdays. And this date becomes, for the ex-girlfriend, basically Judgment Day. It's the moment of truth. If you text, it means you're still on a leash, still close, and she can do whatever she wants with you. But if you don't, then clearly you'll never get in touch with her again in this lifetime. Because if you wanted to, you would have used this opportunity. When you don't congratulate your ex-girlfriend, you seriously let her down, and scare her. The thing is, before any important holiday, birthdays, New Year's, and so on, dopamine levels rise. Dopamine isn't just the happiness hormone, it's the hormone of anticipation, of expecting something pleasant. And already 2 or 3 weeks before her birthday, your ex starts imagining, planning, fantasizing about how great she'll have it, and she's pretty sure you'll message her too. That thought is there. Then finally her birthday comes. She wakes up in the morning with a huge dopamine spike. Her mood is amazing, luxurious, overflowing with anticipation. She believes that something good is definitely going to happen today. But an hour passes, then another. The day goes on, and no greeting from you. Her brain starts to gradually realize that the anticipation is not being fulfilled. Her dopamine levels start to drop, gradually but rapidly. And this is when cortisol kicks in, the stress and anxiety hormone. By evening, your ex-girlfriend's state is close to awful. And just one question is spinning in her head: why? Why didn't he congratulate me? She'll definitely check when you were last online. Maybe you disappeared? Went somewhere? That day and the next, your ex will be monitoring your every move online. Be ready for that. Maybe you started a new relationship? She'll consider every possible reason. And the higher her expectations were, the more dopamine in the morning, the more painful the crash by evening. You might not even realize that you just triggered an emotional pendulum that won't stop even the next day. Your silence is the strongest psychological attack on her mind. Of course, she'll try to convince herself that everything's fine, that she doesn't care. She'll definitely post photos, stories, balloons, bouquets, gifts, smiling friends, all laughing loudly. And the more of that digital show she puts in her feed, the more pain she's actually in. Because there's joy around her, but emptiness inside. She'll have to play the role of a happy birthday girl all day long, while feeling pain inside. And the worst part is when a friend comes up and asks, "Is something wrong? You don't seem okay." And at some point, she just wishes it would all be over. After the wave of sadness usually comes anger, and your ex tries to devalue you. Screw him, why would I even need him? It's a desperate attempt to stabilize her emotional state. So if you do congratulate your ex, you give her joy and relief. But if you stay silent, she gets an emotional slap in the face. What is silence? It's the absence of a signal. And the absence of a signal is a signal, and the strongest one. Ignoring her on her special day is a message that can't be ignored. You're telling your ex-girlfriend that she no longer has any influence on your life. In any society, greetings and gifts aren't just gestures of attention, they're a form of recognition that someone is important and valuable. And if you don't congratulate her, you're saying she's a stranger now. It's a signal she can't help but believe. Your silence hits her reptilian brain, it hits her emotions and feelings directly. But what comes next is even more interesting. Because after the birthday, her thoughts about you start to intensify. Her brain can't put a period at the end of the sentence. Only now does she truly realize she's completely lost control over you. And in most cases, it's only from this moment that the real ignoring begins. Her birthday, your silence, is the breaking point after which a girl starts rethinking her attitude toward you. Her feelings start to change too. Nostalgia kicks in. Your silence, just silence, is a powerful psychological tool that can change everything. When you don't congratulate her, you're burning bridges. You're leaving her no hope that you'll give in. Your ex realizes that her waiting game and provocations are over, they don't work anymore. Your silence is an official rejection of emotional connection with her. There's only one exception: if you have kids together. In that case, a simple, formal message is fine. A few words and that's it. Now the question is, are there situations where exes don't care about your silence? Yes, but that's a very small percentage. Let's summarize. Your ignoring her is the most powerful impression she gets on her birthday. But if you give in and congratulate your ex, then from now on, you'll be her ex forever. Because sending kind wishes is, at minimum, stupid. Why wish her health and happiness? Do your words have magical power? Will her immune system improve because of them? No. In reality, you're just whining, trying to hide your helplessness in a pretty wrapper of care and politeness. But I, just like your ex, can see right through you. We instantly smell your fear. You won't fool us. So don't even try. If you have any questions, write in the comments. I'll definitely help everyone. Subscribe to the channel to understand relationships better. Stop suffering. Stop blaming yourself. Learn to be a worthy man and build a strong family, and I'll help you do it. Thanks everyone for watching.